Welcome to another edition of the KillamMD.com video podcast. Gabe Farias and Dr. Daniel H. Killam Jr., the legend himself, Dr. Killam.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Good. Why does it seem like I'm looking down at you?
Because you're like a foot taller than me, and feel free to say I'm a legend too. I mean, you can reciprocate the adoration.
You're a legend.
In my own mind?
Yeah, for sure.
I knew you were going to say that. Dr. Killam, how's everything? Hey, Go Spurs. We got to start Go Spurs Go.
No, it's nice, isn't it?
Man, what is it? I'm getting some serious 99 vibes, and I don't want to jinx it. I'm a big guy on not overreacting to a game one.
How can you not overreact to that?
By the time people see this, it'll be right before game two. It's hard to not overreact, but to say, oh, we are heads and tails better than the Thunder, I'm not going to go there just yet.
Yeah, I know.
I think Wemby, though, that was transformational.
That was good.
It was pretty good, yeah. And to think a ping pong ball is why we got him here in San Antonio.
A little bit of luck.
All right, game two Friday night, and I feel like I'm doing a sports podcast.
Nice.
Yeah, game 3 and 4 back here in San Antonio next week. Dr. Killam, we like to keep it light. The topic this week, though, is very serious. I've had family members that have suffered through mental health issues, and it's Mental Health Awareness Month. The perfect time to talk about that. You taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your body.
Absolutely. And I would argue in some cases even more important because, when people struggle with mental illness, whether it be anxiety, depression, bipolar issues, schizophrenia, the variety of things, it really gets kind of hard to get them moving in the right direction physically because the depths of the lows or the highs of the highs can really be hard to manage within the context of their lives. And then the collateral damage that comes with that, their wives, their kids, their families, it can be quite devastating. And so, the beauty of Mental Health Awareness Month is to really shine a light on something that is not their fault. It's something that can certainly be made better. But to get people to feel comfortable to come in and talk to somebody about that, even if it's mild, it's important to be able to relate to somebody and talk to somebody about things because treatments don't always require medicine. And sometimes that's what people are a little reticent about. But sometimes it's just a conversation, getting in with a therapist, talking about certain issues, finding coping and behavioral mechanisms that can be had to make things better. I mean, all of those things are super important. And so I think this is a wonderful month. It's a really great time because you're right. It affects all of our families, your family, my family, everybody knows somebody who suffers with this to a degree. And it's okay if that's happening to you or whoever may be out there listening to us. And there's people that are available to make a difference that really care about that. And so it's an important thing that people really understand.
Yeah. One of the subjective things to this is what is the most important kind of component to this? Is it putting the work in? I think the most important component of this is taking that first step and just whether it's somebody that encourages you to go see the doctor or talk to somebody, taking that first step to me is the most important part of this.
I would agree with that because I think there's a lot of inherent shame that comes for some individuals that suffer with that. And that's the biggest part that we want to have people overcome is that they realize that it's not something that they control. It's okay that they have that strangely enough, a good percentage of our population struggles with a variety of different things, very similar to what other citizens suffer with. And knowing that it's okay to come into a doctor's office and talk to about that, it's something that we do on the regular. It's something that we like making better for individuals. And if we can improve quality of life and know that, or have people know that they're worthy of that and they don't have to resort to something drastic, then it's something that we really want to do because it really does save a life, just like fixing heart disease does, just like fixing diabetes does. This is equally as problematic. And I would often say more traumatic because it's people, again, the collateral damage that happens associated with that it really is kind of tough because every wife that's had a husband that's dealt with stuff or vice versa, I mean, they know how difficult it is. Or kids that have parents that struggle with mental health disease. I mean, it's a bit of a problem in terms of how that affects people.
Well, having mental health issues, is it something that's hereditary? Is it something that can actually happen as you may have zero of it in your family? What's the root cause, or is it just you don't? Who knows?
Both. And so
Okay.
there are some things that you see familial predisposition for. Bipolar issues are one of those that can happen. But sometimes it can just be the hand you're dealt, and it's okay. We can fix that hand. There's a lot that we can do with that, but we don't always know the reason for that. And one of the classic things I will see for people that are living a life they have with, all the blessings around them, and they just can't feel happy about that. And often people feel guilty about that because they feel like they need a reason to be depressed. And kids are good, family's good, finances are good, but they're still not quite where they want to be.